Well, hey fans, welcome back to another one of my movie reviews. And today's review is a movie that I've been intrigued about ever since I saw the first trailer, and that is A Star Is Born. Now, this movie is directed and stars, I was about to say Matthew McConaughey, but Bradley Cooper. And he also did a little bit of the screenwriting and also stars Lady Gaga. And the movie's based about this whirlwind romance between Jackson Maine, who is Bradley Cooper's character, and Allie, who is Lady Gaga's character, when he finds her singing in a club and says, you should come with me on stage and sing. And it's pretty much about how their romance blooms and like the trials and tribulations of that. There are many things to love about this movie. Many things to love. There are also some issues, and I'll get into all that in a minute. But let's start with the things I love, and that's going to be the relationship and the chemistry between Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. It was just phenomenal. Just seeing the way they even spoke to each other, the way they acted around each other. It really did seem like a true relationship, and I really enjoyed seeing that kind of chemistry on screen. They played off each other very well. Bradley Cooper was pretty much made for this role, and originally they were looking at people like Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Cruise for this role, and I'm glad they ended up with Bradley Cooper. The only other actor who I think could have played this role of Jackson Maine is probably Matthew McConaughey. I could see him in that, in his whole reconnaissance thing, so I could see him taking on a role like this. Lady Gaga, girl can act. The girl can act. She's one of the highlights of this film, even probably more so than Bradley Cooper. Just the way she embodies Allie and her rise from nothing to stardom is just great. And the way she deals with this relationship with Jackson and all of his issues that come along with that, it was just really nice to see. I really enjoyed their acting. With other actors, in terms of smaller actors, Sam Elliott is great. Can't remember the character's name, but he's Jackson Maine's older brother by like 20 or 30 years, we don't know. You find out that their dad had some midlife crisis and moved to Arizona when he met his mom, and that's when he had Jackson. So his older brother's pretty much like an old man. But their relationship is great. And actually, Bradley Cooper sounds a little like Sam Elliott in this movie. He merged his voice a little deeper, a little more country, like Sam Elliott. So they actually seem related, and it's pretty great. Dave Chappelle, he portrays Noodles. He's a old friend of Jackson's from the past, a former musician who decided to get out of that rock star lifestyle, settle down, and start a family. He's barely in the movie. I'll say that much. I really wanted him to be in the movie more, but the role he had was fine, and it served the story well. Small fact, Eddie Griffin actually pops up in this movie as like Noodles' cousin who marries their Jackson and Allie. It's pretty funny. I'm just sitting there and you hear somebody like, "Is that Eddie Griffin?" I'm like, "Yes, Eddie Griffin." That was pretty funny. But other things I enjoyed about this movie, the music. Of course, the music is wonderful. The music is amazing. It touches the heart. It touches the soul. I am going to download at least a few songs from this soundtrack if I don't download the whole thing. My wife told me she loves it too, so we're going to have to get those songs for her. And it's just, and Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, they sang all of those songs. That's really their voices. It's great to hear that. And it was like when they first started singing on stage, you're like, man, it's powerful. And it's great. It's great to hear that. Some of the issues I have with the movie, Bradley Cooper, it's his first time directing. I think he did a fine job, but you can tell he's not seasoned yet. He's not at that level where he's really confident in what he's doing. He does take some risk with the way he frames the camera and frames some scenes, and it comes out well. Other times it doesn't work out so well. The pacing of the movie is probably his biggest issue. The pacing, you never really get a good feel of how much time has passed from the relationship starts to when the relationship ends and her rise to stardom. It all kind of feels like it could have happened in one summer or 1 year. And for all that stuff to happen that quickly, kind of pulls you out of the movie. It doesn't make sense for her to go from a nobody at the beginning of the summer to winning a Grammy at the end of the summer, whatever the Grammys are. I should probably look up when the Grammys are, and that will let me know how much time has possibly passed, right? There's also these subplots related to Jackson that you feel like Allie knows nothing about. She knows about his drinking. When she met him, he was drunk. She knows about that. But he also has tinnitus, which is a ringing in the ears, which him and his brother have this thing about that, how they need to manage it. But throughout the whole movie, Allie never finds out about it, or at least we're not led to believe that she finds out about it. So I just found that to be strange. But otherwise, all in all, it's a great film. You should definitely check it out. If you got a girlfriend, take your girlfriend. You got a wife, take your wife. There were people crying in the theater when I left. I didn't cry. I definitely see this movie getting some Oscar love, possibly for acting, but definitely for music. It should definitely get an Oscar nomination for at least one of those songs. They were great. Overall, I gave the film a 7.4 out of 10. It's decent, and it's a fun fall movie. Nice. It's pretty much the start of Oscar season when this movie hits. It kind of started with Black Klansman, but this is like the fall. This is the real push towards Oscar season. I will have a quick review of A Star is Born up on Stardust. I'm a superstar over there, so you can follow me. I have the review put up on the blog, flixrock.wordpress.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google+, and Reddit. Also, make sure subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, do all that jazz. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.